Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I'd have a little rant, mainly because of this stupid weather. But what makes it even worse is I'm constantly cleaning ditches and that the council should do. Constantly cleaning this one up through. Constantly got to keep this clear so water runs down the ditch instead of running down the road. Takes the road with it. Same this side. All this should be running down the ditch. I mean, once upon a time the council used to come out every year and dig all these ditches out. But instead it's always down to us farmers. Us farmers always get blamed for most things. We get blamed for air quality or water pollution and all this rubbish all the time. But we try our best to look after the countryside. But if anything's wrong, it's always us that gets it. Saying us, farmers. I can't remember the last time I've seen the council out here. Cleaning out ditches, doing potholes. All this should be all dug out once a year before the winter starts, you know, after all the leaves has dropped, and get out here, dig it all out. This is supposed to be a ditch down through here, and then it's supposed to go down a pipe there. Half the time that's blocked, which goes under the road. It's just constantly running on the road, washing the roads away. And the council wonder why they can't keep up with repairing the roads. Look at all this dirty water, right? Washing out the road. This ends up in the river. But if anyone sees a bit of dirty water in the river, it's us farmers that get the blame for it. This should be a ditch down through here. Look, it just makes no sense. So I was saying before I had to go off and do something, yeah, us farmers, every time someone sees a bit of dirty water or something in the river or something, it's always us farmers that get it in the neck. All this, there should be a ditch right down through here. This should be running down a ditch. Then it's supposed to go in a pipe under there. To be fair, some of it is going down that ditch, but it still needs cleaning out. The rest of it's running down the road, just washing the road away. And obviously this is just our road. The whole of Hartland is exactly the same. They put in these lovely new drains years ago. Half the time they're blocked. You know, none of this water should be running down it. If it was running down the ditches properly, it wouldn't be on top of the road. I remember when I was a kid, you could ride around these roads with a bicycle, you wouldn't see a pothole. But now it's just full of potholes. people go on about farmers getting subsidies and all this rubbish, right? Council get stupid amount of money, which always goes up every year. You pay your council tax, you pay your car tax, right? Well, what do they do with it? Back again, third time lucky. Hopefully I won't get interrupted this time. Obviously all this side is just blocked up, and then it ends up running down here, down our track, washing it all away all the time. Not only that, you know, it picks up anything in its trail, obviously mud and that, and then they wonder why the rivers get runoff and stuff. Half the time it's because none of these ditches are cleaned out. You know, if you've got ditches, you're going to get clean water go down through them. If they're going down the road picking up everything on the way, it ends up in the rivers. But we always get the blame. We're just the easy target, farmers. We're just, yeah, easy target that we just get anything. If there's any problem whatsoever, we're the ones that always get it in the net. Yeah, like I was saying before, the moment we get subsidies and all this lot, right? The council get all this money to do all this stuff, potholes and that. It's like potholes. You get someone come out in a posh BMW or something, right, with a spray can, marking potholes. But instead of marking every pothole, they just mark what they think's the major ones. Then there could be a pothole right next to another pothole, but they only do that pothole because it's a certain size. And then you have the council come out, which most of the time is probably a two-man job, but you get like 5 or 6 of them come out, and they all drive their own. They've all got a pickup truck or whatever each. I mean, that's where the money's going, buying all the council's gears. Right, 4th time lucky. Yeah, so years ago, basically this water just used to come right in here. So out my own pocket in that, to stop water running down here and making a mess everywhere, I put a pipe right down through this lane, goes straight down to the river, and then comes up to here. All the water from the ditch and that from the road goes down that pipe straight down to the river. Instead of coming down through here, this used to be just a little old track down through here. It used to be, well, it just used to be a bog all the time. You couldn't do nothing with it. So I cleared it all up and stoned it all, and hopefully one day I'll get around the concrete in it. But doesn't matter what you do, you still get water running down. All the water from that side is coming across the road, down through here, just washing it away all the time. Like I was saying, when I was younger, you could ride a bike on these roads. You can't really take your kids out on it now. It's just potholes everywhere. Up through here, this road is awful. Potholes, you got water running down both sides. when I was 16, I drove around on a moped. Well, you'd probably break your neck now if you'd done that now. And as I was saying, yeah, us farmers always get it in the neck. Oh, we're not keeping the roads clean, or there's runoff into the rivers and all this rubbish all the time, right? But no one else works with us. Like I said, you get the council driving around in all these, you know, pickups and stuff. Do they need a pickup beach? Why can't they ride together? Why don't they spend that money on doing these roads? Obviously, yeah, this is just a section of the road. You could go all the way around Artland. Well, anyway, years ago, yeah, you'd get a ditcher out. A man come out with a digger. He'd go around cleaning out the ditches once a year. They used to even come out trimming the hedges, you know, around bends and stuff and banks, you know. But it's down to us to do all this stuff. Now they don't want to know. You used to even get someone come out with a pickup with a shovel, and he'd go around just clearing the ends like this. I've got to keep coming up here with a shovel, clearing the ends, so it's got a way to make its way into the ditch. If this is all dug out properly so it can actually go down the ditch, it's not my job to do it. I don't get paid to do this. I don't even get paid to do my own job, let alone do someone else's job. That's just me having a rant today. You know, this weather gets on your nerves, coming out to it every day. You got to do your own jobs, and then you got to keep clearing water and stuff. That it shouldn't be like it. You know, the council should be doing this. It's what they get paid for. It's what the taxpayers pay for. People moan about the taxpayers paying farmer subsidies and all this rubbish all the time. Well, the taxpayers pay a lot of different things. Council, police, what do any of them do? I've had police out here before for a bit of mud on the road. Doing a job one day, and it's gone late into the night, and gonna brush it up the next day. But by the time, well, it must have been from that early that morning to the time I was about to brush it up, someone phoned and said there's mud on the road, and the police are sent out for that. What the hell's that all about? But if you used to ring up the police for an emergency or something, or someone breaking into your house or something, there'd be nowhere to be seen. Yeah, that's just me having a rant today. I'm sick of us farmers always getting it in the neck for everything. Everything's always our fault. Oh, you have taxpayers' money and all this rubbish all the time. Well, taxpayers' money goes to a lot of people, and anyway, our subsidies are coming to an end, so yeah, won't say any more on it. Yeah, goodbye.